Good morning, boys and girls. Today we are going to practice using strategies to find a missing add-in. And really, finding a missing add-in just means that there is a missing number from the math equation, and we are trying to find that number. So it says, at the fair, 39 students wait in line for a ride, then some more students join the line. Now there are 93 students in line. How many more students join the line? What I want you to do first is, in just a second, I want you to pause the video and I want you to use this try it area to try to solve this problem any way that you think that you can. This is at the time where you get to practice, you get to try, you get to test out your way or your strategy. So go ahead and pause the video and then try to solve this problem. Come back once you're done, okay? So there are different ways to go about solving this problem, and this is one of the reasons why I like doing math in class, and then it's a little bit easier, so that way we can see your different ways that you try to solve it and you get to explain those to us. We don't have that, so I want you to keep your try it, but we're going to compare your try it to the way that the book shows us that you can solve this problem. Now, I can't see the way that you solved your try it, so I'm not saying that you are right or you are wrong. This is some other strategies, so I want you to look at these model it strategies and compare it to yours and see, one, if you came up with the right answer, because that's really what it's about, is getting to the right answer, but in a way that makes sense for you and that's easy for you. So the first way that the book tells us that we can do this is by using an open number line. This is the same problem up here. At the fair, 39 students wait in line for a ride. Then some more students join the line. Now there are 93 students in line. How many more students join? So they're starting at 39 and they're adding 10 until you reach 89. Since it's 39, they're going to 89. So they keep adding 10 and they end up jumping 50 to 89. Add 1 to reach 90, then add 3 more to reach 93. So they started at 39, which is how many students there were, and then they found simple ways to jump up the number line to reach 93, which is how many students were in line at the end. So to find the answer of how many more students join the line, they have to count their jumps. Okay, so they have 50 plus 1 plus 3. They jumped 50 first, then 1, then 3. 50 plus 1 equals 51. 51 plus 3 equals 54. Okay. Another way is add up to the next 10. So instead of using 39 and counting up 10 until you got closer, you could do this jump 1 part right off the bat. So 39 plus 1 equals 40. 40 is going to be an easier, nicer number to add on to rather than 39. So then they do 40 plus 50 equals 90, and it said 93 students were in line, so they're almost there, but they're using the 90 to add 3 more. 90 plus 3 equals 93. So again, to find their answer, they have to add up these numbers that they added. So 50 plus 1 equals 51. 51 plus 3 equals 54. Did you do something like either of these for your try-its? Maybe, maybe not. Let's take a look at Connect It. Page 195. Maybe. I can't get it to come apart. There we go. All right. So looking at connected, this is still looking back. So it says look at the previous page. Okay. Look at the first model it. So that's using the number line. On the previous page, what is 50 plus 1 plus 3? Well, I already went ahead and asked you that, and so we already solved it. 54, right? Look at the second model it on the previous page. That's down here. What is 1 plus 50 plus 3? Because they added 1 first, and we already solved it. 54. Why are your answers the same for problems 1 and 2? Why is the answer for both of these problems the same? But we did 50 plus 1 plus 3 and 1 plus 50 plus 3. They're not in the same order, but we added the same numbers, right? Because we added the same numbers. Okay. Explain how you would find the missing added in the equation below. Something plus 47 equals 83. What could you do to figure out what this something is? For me, I would take the 2 that I know. I know that this is a part and a part and a whole. Flip it around, because remember we have this in the back of our head still. So they gave us our whole, which is 83, and they gave us a part, which is 47, and then our other part. So remember, there are 4 equations that go along with this. Use one of them. I would use the subtraction one. I would do 83 minus 47. Maybe you're going to start at 47 like this did. You're going to start at 47 and you're going to count up until you get to 83. You could do that. 47, 83. Your jump is your answer. What is your answer for here? These are different ways, but you could have your own answer. We're not doing reflected. All right. Apply. Okay. We're going to do these 3 problems together, and then you are going to do some on your own practicing. Ricardo has 55 stamps. He gets some new stamps. Now Ricardo has 82 stamps. How many stamps does he get? Show your work. So I am going to first practice using the open number line just to show you how that works. So I'm going to draw my number line. I'm going to start at 55 because he has 55 stamps. I know that I'm going to go to 82 on my number line because that's how many stamps he ends up with. So how do I get to 82? For me, I like to find my 10 first. So I'm going to go 5 up 5 to 60. Okay? So now I know 60 plus 20 is 80. I'm almost there. 80 to 82 is 2 hops. Okay? So now my solution is going to be 5 plus 20 plus 2 equals. Because for our answer, we have to add how many hops we made. So 20 plus 5 is 25. 25 plus 2 is 27. And we always have to label our answer. 27 stamps is how many he got. Okay. This is an example of using our number line. Okay? Solve the problem by going to the next 10. So 58 plus something equals 95. I'm going to write it again. 58 plus 2, right, equals 60. That's my closest 10. I still have to go up to 95. But I'm building, so my first number is always going to be my answer. So I'm building off of 60. 60, 70, 80, 90. 60 plus 30 equals 90. That gets me closer. I still have to go to 95. So 90 plus what equals 95? Well, 90 plus 5, right? So this is here. Now my answer of 58 plus what equals 95 are these numbers here. So my solution is going to be 2 plus 30 plus 5 equals. 30 plus 2 is 32. 32 plus 5 is 37. This one doesn't have a label because it's just a number. So here's an example of how to use an open number line to find the missing added. Here's an example of finding the next 10. Finding the next 10 means I'm going from 58 to the next 10, 60. A 10 is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and then it starts over. 110, 120, 130. All right, let's look at this last one. Lee finds some seashells on Monday. He finds 31 seashells on Tuesday. Over the 2 days, he finds 60 seashells. How many seashells does Lee find on Monday? So, go ahead, pause. Try doing one of these two strategies to help you figure this out. Okay? All right, so if you used the open number line, you didn't have to do the same hops as I did. I went to make my 10 first. So 31 plus 9 takes me to 40. I know 40 plus 20 takes me to 60. If I wanted to add on to the next 10, I would do 31 to the next 10 is 40, so 31 plus 9. 40 plus 20 equals 60, so my answer is 9 plus 20. My answer is B. Okay, there's the two methods, though. What I would like you to do on your own is do practice page 197. There's 1 and 2. And then page 198. I want you to do these two pages on your own.